Hello folks, and welcome to another edition of Christian's Tech Blog. This is Christian Fint for ABP Tech Canada. Today I would like to introduce our new Kentix physical security system. It's coming from Germany and it has the power to protect rooms and appliances against 35 physical threats. So let's start with a statement, right? 50% of all losses are caused by physical threats. I hope you agree. I think that's pretty close. If you think about human errors and technology which simply fails, then it would be smart to have a device really being capable of protecting us against that. Well, the client might want to add fast, but here's another thought of mine. Integrators want to be proactive, not reactive. So if you basically monitor the assets for your clients, then this device will really be of help to you. Well, what can it do? Well, let's start with the smallest box here, the multi-sensor. It has the power to protect you against 20 threats, like vibration, temperature, fluids, humidity, motion, early fire detection. What do we mean by early fire detection? Let's say there's a cable burn coming up. Then the cable gets so hot and the plastic around the cable releases certain gases. Those gases are basically smelled, sniffed by the device, and it can trigger an alarm for a fire or cable burn which isn't really there yet, but it's about to happen. So that would be a really helpful alarm, wouldn't it? Now, of course, same with water, or it also smells acid coming out of batteries. Now you might say, hey, where do we have batteries? Well, my counter question would be, have you ever installed a universal power supply which has a battery? So lots of interesting applications. It can be installed as a standalone unit. You can then use a simple LAN cable, RJ45 connector, and that's it. Or you can use it with Zigbee or Wi-Fi to create basically a network scenario. Overall, it's a really smart system. It's easy to install. It has more information. It's cheaper than multiple sensors combined to one system, and really holding lots of value. Now, with the multi-sensor, there can be an alarm manager as well as keypads. So the alarm manager can manage multiple sensor units and keypads, but the alarm manager itself has also the built-in GSM modem. So with just a SIM card, you can have remote connectivity to that system without actually the need of a local internet connection. And even in Canada, you can get those data cards meanwhile for just $10 a month. So it's really an all-in-one security system, and with the benefit that you only install one box, you're protected against so many environmental and physical dangers, and you have real-time reporting system on your smartphone or tablet, but more to that later on. It comes in different variations. As I said before, it can be the multi-sensor alone, can be a standard cable bound unit, it can be a Wi-Fi unit. The alarm manager is nice to have, but you don't need it. It can also report directly. Then there is the network solutions, is the rack mount version of the multi-sensor. Then there is a Zigbee and with keypads, and also door sensors. Same with door locks, but they are more for the European lock systems. I'm not so sure if they fit over here, but it's there and we can talk about it. Now, the Kentix system alone can also communicate with other smart IP devices. For example, other access control systems or other IP cameras. Just if you have those in place, or if you want to combine that, it can control them, it can alert them, it can be alerted by them, so lots of things. If you take a look at this sticky note here, now one of the biggest benefits if you go with this to market is a conventional system costs roughly around $8,000 US. Apologize, I don't have Canadian at the moment. A full spectrum Kentix system with really leakage sensor, alarm manager, door, keypad, and the multi-sensor in comparison would be $2,700 US. But again, that's not really all needed. You can have it alone, as here on the left hand side, or you can have it just with the alarm manager combined. That has an entry of $1,200 US roughly. Now, as said, whatever alarm you have, it goes directly to the device you registered with the server. It is also fully IT compliant, and one system alone can basically protect 25 square meters or roughly 200 square feet. Now, as said, it's a 360-degree security device. You have not only the connectivity, access, network, also the content security, if you have firewall, data protection, the application security, the intrusion prevention, the security management, and now with Kentix also the physical IT security. Everything can be included in that regard. Kentix also plays very nicely with others. They are open for business. They have an API which can be used just in case you want to really customize your client solutions. Now, here's another statement. 80% of IT infrastructure is physically not adequately secured, and we're not thinking only about server rooms. Lots of different applications which could be used for that. We're also using that system for greenhouses, because it's easier to be installed with stands, cool the temperature easily. So that is a real bargain. Again, you can start with just the network sensor standalone or combine it with the manager, but those are all the different options how the alarm manager, well, first how the sensor communicates with the alarm manager, and how then the alarm manager communicates with the user. So you have the information in real time, and just for you to know that Kentix is not just a new company. Those are a selection of customers and companies already working with Kentix. Again, it comes from Germany, so many of those are German businesses and the German army, for that matter. But you're in good hands with Kentix. So if you have questions, if you want a demo, if you want to talk about our NFR kit, which comes in a really nice case, please get a hold of me. Here is my contact info, and I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.